All right. What do you make of this season? Kind of all the ups and downs, playing, not playing, missing the playoffs, all that. What do you make of it?
It was definitely a roller coaster, but I think it was a great learning experience for everyone, from older guys to younger guys, just like everything we had to go through. And I think it kind of, for the young guys specifically, it'll kind of shape them into just stronger players for next year and for this team moving forward. So, and for me personally, it was just a great growth year, and it kind of taught me that I can be resilient through adversity.
Do you feel like you kind of rebounded to your standard as the year went on?
Yeah, I think once we kind of figured out the OA situation and I was able to be in the lineup every game, that's when I found a little more consistency in my game, and I thought by the last month, I'd say I felt really, really good. And unfortunately, we couldn't get into that last playoff spot, but overall, like, I'm just glad that we could do what we did this year.
I hate to ask you about Nelly, but I have to. Like, you spend so much time with him. Just tell me about what you learned about that guy. That's going to be the starting goalie realistically for next year.
I mean, he's a very, very special goalie, and just a special person in general. He has the drive to get better every time he steps on the ice, and he became one of my best friends in only a year that I played with him. So he's someone that I'll be friends with for the rest of my life, and I'm glad that I was able to have this experience with him this year.
Reflect back on your 67s career from the time you came in here, winning a spot in training camp, getting hurt that first year, missing the rest of it, becoming a starter, all that stuff. Reflect back, and how much does it mean to you now that it's in the past?
I feel like we haven't even had it really that long to process it yet. And looking back now, it's like, wow, I feel like I've been in every single situation you can be in as a goalie in this league, from injuries to starting to, sitting and et cetera, et cetera. Like, there's just so much factors that went into it, and I'm just so grateful that I could do it with the same team my whole junior hockey career, and I think these are memories that I'll have for the rest of my life. So,
how important was it for you to the legacy that you leave behind? You talk about becoming close to Nelly this year. You were obviously pretty close to Donnie before that.
Yeah.
Is that what you want people to remember from you? How good of a teammate you were?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like I came in and right from day one, I just was being myself. And I think now that I'm here, from 16 to 20 years old, I'm still just myself. And I think I connected with a lot of people just by being that way. So I'm really happy that, everything kind of panned out the way it did. I don't look back at anything, and I don't have any regrets. So, I hope the legacy I leave is just a positive influence on the people that I was around.
And what kind of emotions were there after the game last night?
It was a roller coaster of emotions. I mean, everyone was, there was tears, there was happy, like, we were just going over memories that we went through, like the past years that we've been together, and it was a lot of just, it's almost something you can't explain until you go through it. There's guys in the past that have told me, like, enjoy it because it goes by fast, but you don't really think about it until you're actually in that situation. So I think that now that it's over, it's like, wow, that really did go by fast. And but at the end of the day, I can look back and I can say that I appreciated every moment, and that's something that I'm really happy I did.
It sounds like almost that ride back home, like to Ottawa last night, was kind of a good memory, and it will be a good memory in itself.
100%. It was my last bus ride with these guys, and it's something that I don't think I'll ever forget. We made it fun. We just hung out together, everyone, and went over the memories that we had together, and I think that it's something you can't relive or even really explain, like I said.
Is there one memory that stands out to you, or?
No, there was just so many I think just the fact that I came in here as a 16-year-old kid, and now I'm leaving as a young adult. I'm not a teenager anymore, it's weird. So I have to start thinking about real adult stuff, but just it feels like I'm still the same. I was the same age every year, but I think that's what made it feel so short. just being around this group of guys, they just bring the life out of you, and they make you feel young every day. And I'm just so happy that I was able to do it with all these guys.
Yeah, I'm 32 and I still haven't fully processed that adult yet, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did you hear from Donnie?
Yeah, I heard from Donnie. He said, he actually texted me, he's like, now you know what it feels like. Yeah, no, but, you know, Donnie was always at my side, and I heard from a lot of people that I played with in the past and people that I play with now. We spent a lot of great times together, so it's nice to relive that.
How much does it make it a little easier, you know, that you're not going into this blind, right? You know where you're going to play hockey next year.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, you know, something different. I honestly don't really have any words for it yet. It's an experience that I have no clue what it's going to be like, but the way I see it is it's just in the next chapter in my life that all I can do is be excited for it. So that's what I'm trying to focus on.
How did it come about? Was it one of those teams that you contacted, RIT, or?
Yeah, so it's actually a team that I reached out to.
Nice.
And then they got back to me, and then they started following me for the last month and a half, and I ended up, very fortunately enough, doing, you know, better than the first half of the season. So it ended up working out really well, and they're a great school, and they've been nothing but supportive for me. So it's really nice.
What are you going to study?
I'm taking business.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know I don't really come off as a smart person, but if you look at my high school grades, they're perfect. So, well, not perfect. They're decent. So they got me in, right? So that's all that matters.
Good enough.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
That's what I agree.
Thank you.